Hi Leo, welcome to your weekly forecast, December 30th through January 5th. What? We're going to pull cards for the week ahead with this deck here, and then we're going to pull an angel card for you at the end with that deck there. We're going to jump right on in, my darling Leos, see what's happening for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Alrighty, here is your Monday, Tuesday, your Wednesday, Thursday, and your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So Monday, Tuesday, my dears, you have Four of Swords. Now, Four of Swords is a card that a lot of the times comes up for me in a reading when someone is like just completely and totally mentally and emotionally exhausted. So maybe the holidays, if you observe the holidays, maybe they took a toll on you, maybe you were running around like crazy, maybe a lot of things happened with family, or whatever's happened for you in the week prior, maybe it left you feeling kind of tired. We did have a new moon in Capricorn, which is gearing us up for a lot of receiving. So if you are a Leo that had a lot of like, I don't know, residual stuff that you were holding on to, it's possible you may have had a really big like release coming into that new moon energy to prepare you to receive, like opening you up to receive. So you could be feeling tired or a little sluggish coming into the start of the week, or it could just be where you're wanting, like, you're feeling reflective, you're wanting some alone time, you're wanting to just think about what's going on for you and just finding a way to connect with your spirituality, with source energy, with higher power energy. You may be looking at more spiritual things or being more interested in spiritual things. Leo, I feel some of you are having something happening with a reoccurring dream that's draining you. Again, this card has come up in previous readings and I haven't felt it that way for others, but I don't know why, Leo, with you all I'm getting like a reoccurring dream kind of vibe. So if that's happening, then absolutely I think it's not a bad idea to spend some time just kind of, just kind of to yourself and meditating on that, or just like letting yourself reflect on what does that dream mean to you? What do the symbols in the dream mean to you? Like, how do you interpret it? How do you interpret it? How do you feel about it? But I do feel some of you are kind of like processing something. Maybe you're processing something that occurred, or you're just now realizing how you feel about something, and you might be feeling like you need a little bit of time to disconnect. There could be travel for some of you. You might be feeling sad, like you might be feeling like you're having to disconnect or leave, like not wanting to. But the good thing for those of you that are dealing with some kind of separation, whether you're feeling separated from friends or family, or separated from a significant other, typically Four of Swords, it's a temporary break. It's not like a final once and for all kind of like done. So there could be some kind of a pause, there could be some kind of a pause. It is a general reading, so the cards have various layers of meanings, and you all will experience those in different ways. And I try to go over the different scenarios or the aspects that you might be experiencing. So your Wednesday, Thursday, you have the same Wednesday, Thursday as Gemini, okay? Maybe some of you are dealing with a Gemini. Maybe some of you are having some confusion with a Gemini because they had the same card in the middle of the week. And for them, I got a feeling or a vibe of like sitting down and wanting to talk and clarify some things. So maybe some of you may have some confusion, or you might be a Gemini with Leo in your moon or rising. Really pay attention to this message then if that is the case for you. But like I said, in their reading, there was this feeling in the sense of having to sit down and have a talk. Two of Coins could be a lot going on. With you guys, though, it's really interesting, Leo, because with you guys, I'm getting a very different feeling for this card than I typically do. Typically when Two of Pentacles or Two of Coins comes up, there's a whole lot going on and you can't really drop any of them. Like, you're having to run around and get to everything, and it's hard to prioritize because they're all very important things, and you might feel like you're just really kind of burning the candle at both ends. And the message typically is to try to find a fun approach, or try to find a way going into it to where you can just adjust the mind to make the process easier. It's not typically a card of choices and decisions. Oh, see, I usually have my phone on silent and I didn't, so let that be a message for us for what I'm about to say. For you guys, I feel like for some reason there's a choice that's being made where you're actually like forcing yourself to prioritize. I think some of you are feeling like, whoa, my plate is way too full. Something's got to give. I can't keep doing this. So this could be for some of you as a result of something happening with a Gemini. You know, maybe you are going to have a Gemini set you down and have a talk with you and say, look, you know, you haven't been around a whole lot, or, you know, you really haven't been, you know, helping me enough, or you really haven't been, you know, there could be something like that. It doesn't have to be a Gemini, but because it came up for them midweek, there could be a connection here with Leo. But, you know, you might also just be in this energy where you're realizing that the way you've been doing things has been way too hard on you, and you're looking for a way to make it easier on yourself, like to just find a way to do things in an easier way. So, and again, you know, coming into the new year, a lot of people start thinking about time passing by, and they get a little kind of, you know, thinking about where their life is going and, you know, doing things differently. So just as we're coming into the new year, you just might be like, you know what, I don't want to take this into 2020. Like, I don't want to do this a whole other year. So some of you might be making decisions of ways that you're wanting to, like, you know, minimalize, or like just cut back on certain things, or make more time. I just really feel like there's this energy here midweek of making choices, making decisions, like something's got to go, and you're figuring out what needs to go. I'm even getting like this visual of like a little boat out at sea, and it's like starting to sink, and it's like, okay, well, let's start, you know, dumping over what we don't need. Let's start getting, you know, all the excess stuff off. So I feel that some of you are beginning to really look at your life and think about what needs to just kind of stop distracting you, or what you don't enjoy doing anymore. Let's go ahead and take a look at your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you have Page of Coins, okay? And pages can sometimes indicate children, or like earth sign, younger earth sign people, and that could be an aspect for some of you. However, overall, Page of Coins a lot of the times makes me think of some new financial undertaking, okay? So I do think some of you are really beginning to think about new ways you're wanting to make money. Maybe some things that you're wanting to invest in. I feel like what's been happening is a lot of you have been working very hard physically, because you've had this, maybe this inner belief, maybe you were raised and it was really instilled in you that you got to work hard, right? Like, you got to work hard. If you didn't work hard, you didn't earn it, or the only way you're going to succeed is to really get in there and work really hard. But that Two of Pentacles says a lot of you are like, what in the heck? Like, I'm just breaking my back for peanuts here, or I'm breaking my back for what? Like, there's got to be a smarter way. Like, you know, all these people, these, you know, big time, you know, wealthy people that we see, you know, in the news or in the media, sure, they work, but they're not working as hard as me. And, you know, like, you might be thinking that, right? So you're thinking about a new way in which you're relating with your money, with your finances. You're thinking of ways of creating more wealth for yourself where you're not breaking your back so much, okay? So it could be looking into investments. It could be starting some kind of a little bit of a savings, or some plan to put money away. It could be a new financial project. It's going to be different things for different ones of you. Now, what's jumping out at me is this little deer here. And I'm not really sure what the artist's intentions were in that symbolism. But for me, it makes me think of kind of like timidness or fear. So, but look how small it is, right? And there's a butterfly like transforming. So I feel like you're taking any fear or timidness or uncertainty that you had, lack of confidence that you had, and you're transforming it, and you're just very confident, like, I'm going to do this. Sure, maybe I don't know everything there is to know about money. Sure, maybe I don't know everything there is to know about, you know, starting a business or investing. but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to do the homework. I'm going to figure it out. That's the feeling and the sense that I'm getting from it. Page of Pentacles also asks you to pay attention to your relation with the physical world. So being more present, being more like taking care of you, what you need, your necessities, you know, things like this. So I really feel like you're just tired. You're tired and you don't want to do it this way anymore. And by the time you come in towards the end of the week, you're very clear about what the solution is going to be or how you're going to go about changing things. And a lot of that could be coming to you through dreams, through meditations, you know, through that spiritual source. But it seems like you have a clear action plan. And by the end of the week, you're ready to, you know, set sail on it. You're ready to make it happen. Let's go ahead and check out your angel card. And as always, guys, I do encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos as well. Some weeks they may resonate with you more. They might add a little extra information. And check out your 2020 forecast, guys. I did a 12-month, month by month for 2020 reading for all the zodiac signs. So they are long because they're for 12 months, but when you do have time, check that out, guys. The links are in the description of the video. Oh, it sounds like you need this. Leo, you have Angel of Relaxation. Let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. I love that. I love that. Just to kind of testify here for a moment, there was a time I was going through a tremendous amount of stress going through my career change, you know, coming into my self-employment, and I would pull this card a lot for me, and it would be a very stressful time, and I would even get annoyed. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, you know, like there's so much going on, you know, I'm just gonna relax and it's gonna work out. But there's truth to this. Do your work, right? Do what you can, take the steps, but make sure you do have time that you're going to rest. You need this, okay? This is going to be a time that's allowing you to heal, that's allowing you to energetically open up so that you can receive. And a lot of you, I did say, I felt like you feel like, man, I've really been busting my back. I've been working so hard, and for what? And, you know, this card is giving you confirmation that you are going to come into a more natural flow, that you are going to come into this energy where you will have time to relax. You deserve to relax, and yet you will still receive. So I think a lot of you are clearing away this old way of thinking where you've just been like pushing yourself so hard, and you're realizing it's not for you. It's not necessary. So letting go of desired outcomes is also very important. You know, have your goal of where you want to be, of like where you want to get to, but remain open to two things. Remain open to things going a different way than you imagine that they're going to go to get you there. So in other ways, be open to the path, because sometimes spirit will take us a different path than what we thought. And also be open to the outcome being something different, okay? Because sometimes when we do this, we allow our angels to step in and give us something way, 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 way better, right? This is the whole thing, Leo. What you've been doing right now, if you could imagine somebody who's trying to swim from one side of a really big pool to the other, and for whatever reason you've been in a hurry to get to the other side, and you have been splashing your arms and kicking your legs as hard as you can, like, I'm gonna swim so hard, I'm gonna get to the other side so fast, but you're practically flailing, like you're just hitting the water so hard that you're causing disruptance, like you're sinking more than you're swimming. But imagine if you just kind of let go and you just relaxed yourself, you relaxed your body, and you just let yourself flow on that water. You're going to get from one end to the other a lot easier without any effort, just letting yourself ride that water, okay? Just letting yourself be in that flow. And that's kind of what this card is about, okay? And that's the energy you're setting yourself up for, to be able to receive and to get somewhere without having to completely and totally deplete yourself. Again, guys, watch your moon sign and rising. Watch the 2020 forecast. I really think this is a positive shift you guys are coming into that is, you know, well needed and long deserved, Leo. And I thank you guys. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. It means more than you know, guys. If you have found the messages helpful, share them with others. I'm really, really happy. I've been receiving a lot of messages from people that the videos are helping them, and so I'm very happy to do that. Private readings are available. I'm only doing 2020 readings for right now because they're kind of in high demand this time of year and they go pretty fast. But in February, I'm going to open up the calendar again to the other readings, like the 15-minute, the 30-minute. I'm going to start doing those again. But just for the next, few weeks, it's only going to be 2020 readings. And I thank you guys so much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I am wishing you a fabulous 2020, a happy new year, and a wonderful week. Take care.